Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the New England Patriots and the Arizona Cardinals. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now a give, running left is Harris. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
13 yards remaining on second down. They'll run again with Harris. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Harris. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
On second down, this is Harris. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Going up top. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Patriots. Tyquan Thornton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. And the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. A first carry here for Kene Nwangu, and he's able to get... brought down there from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Another run now for Nwangu. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. The Cardinals in a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. On play action, it's Murray. And he fires one that's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it.
Oh, man, partner, this is something quarterbacks love to do, and that's outthink a quarterback. If you get a sense that they're going to throw a quick out route or a quick hitch, you can just lay back an extra yard or 2, but then really put your foot in the turf and drive on the football. And here I think he baited the quarterback into the throw and made it pay off.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Harris running straight ahead. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now Jones. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You let them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton, and the Cards are going to take possession of the football. On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to the Wangu. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, turnabout is fair play, I guess. They had a pick 6 against them earlier, and now this defense, Charles, they get a pick 6 of their own.
And for a moment, let's just set aside how it impacts the scoreboard, because how about the response? One defense gets the pick 6, the other comes back and matches it. These are two defenses that are planning on winning the game for their teams themselves.
Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2nd down at 4. Nwangu going to get it on the counter. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. To throw is Murray. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Murray now on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. On 2nd down, here's Nwangu. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. To throw, it's Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. A run between the tackles with Breida. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Up the middle, Nwangu. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. On the give is Nwangu. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kene Nwangu, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The extra point hits the left upright but goes through anyway. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing Jones. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is recovered by the Cardinals. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. They'll look to run with Nwangu. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kene Nwangu with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Ball up up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's another carry for Harris.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They hand this off to Harris. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. Going quickly out to the right side.
He will have the conversion and more than that.
Touchdown! Tyquan Thornton. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Robbie Anderson. As the 1st half is winding down.
And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half.
Extra point hung the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And they will take a 7-point lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now Jones throwing to start the drive. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. A final shot before break. Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So we've reached halftime in a wild 1st half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath, as now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started.
Takes it at the 7. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Finding room at midfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Here.
Handoff here to Nwangu. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Handoff right side to Nwangu. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Murray going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 4th down. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
111 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run.
The tackle made by Calebon Chason.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
He sets to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Looking to throw. Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marcus Jones able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And now a pass dumped off to his running back. A nice little juke. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. Down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Jonnu Smith, 34 yards. And the Patriots have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Well, Jesus, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Give left side here for Nwangu.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Murray off play action. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 43. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Murray now. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
71 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
First down, Murray. And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 28 yards. Oh, now they're going to fake it.
And the Cardinals get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
From the 6. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
Jones now, throwing to start the drive. It's caught, Smith. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and it seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
The slot man in motion right.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Nwangu. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
83 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Another run now for Nwangu.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Here's Nwangu.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels, they take the ball away, they change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for the Cards, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the LA Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for New England, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville.